Have you ever walked into a room full of people and suddenly felt like your heart was about to explode? You can't breathe, your palms are drenched in sweat, and your mind goes completely blank. Every eye feels like it's on you, judging your every move. In those moments, you're not crazy. Your brain is stuck in alarm mode. It's like you're under attack, even though on paper it's just a casual conversation or a simple group of strangers. I know this feeling all too well. I remember one time I was sitting in a crowded cafe, sipping my coffee and trying to answer a work email when I realized everyone's eyes were on me. My chest tightened, I broke into a cold sweat, and I honestly felt like I might pass out. It hurt, right here in my chest and deep in my mind. I felt completely alone and misunderstood, trapped in my own body's fight or flight reaction. In that moment, I wanted to disappear. My hands shook as I tried to swipe my screen, and my mouth went dry. I was acutely aware of the couple a few tables down whispering and glancing over. The pain of social anxiety is in these details: trembling hands when ordering food, forcing out a quiet "thank you," turning red and clamming up. It feels completely overwhelming, like every nerve ending is firing at once. But here's the thing, it's not your fault. This is a real physical reaction. Right before that heart-pounding moment in the cafe, something happened in my brain. Deep inside, an almond-shaped set of cells called the amygdala lit up. The amygdala is your brain's danger detector. In ancient times, it helped our ancestors spot snakes. Today, it still can't tell the difference between a threat and a crowd. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex is trying to tell you it's okay. But in a social anxiety moment, the amygdala hijacks control. It's like your emotional brain screams danger. The result, instant fight or flight. Your body floods with stress chemicals. Your heart races as adrenaline surges. Blood is sent to your muscles and away from digestion. That's why your stomach can churn. Sweat glands open up. Your lungs open up for more oxygen. Your body is literally gearing up for a fight or flight. All of this in seconds, and it feels terrifying. That blank mind, it's because your brain is on autopilot. Over time, your hippocampus records these moments, linking even harmless social cues with danger. It becomes a cycle. Your brain learns strangers, threat. Now, your body does have a brake for this system, the parasympathetic nervous system. But when anxiety hits, that fight-flight gas pedal is stuck. It's not just adrenaline. Your brain is a cocktail of chemicals. Dopamine makes you focus on judgment. You might have less GABA or serotonin to dampen the alarms. In short, it's a complicated chemical show, but it all boils down to one thing. Your body is shouting, "We've got an emergency," even when there's none. Here's the good news. You can train your brain. Preparation. Visualize success. Picture yourself smiling, speaking calmly. This mental rehearsal primes your brain. Grounding. When anxiety hits, anchor yourself to reality. Name 5 things you see and breathe. Slow, deep belly breaths flood your body with calm. Physical release. Do something physical. Quickly clench and release your fists. Go for a brisk walk. This signals to your brain that the threat has passed. Cognitive reframe. Talk back to your fear. When negative thoughts pop up, challenge them. Remember, most people are too busy worrying about themselves. Short self-soothing tools. Keep a small object in your pocket. Carry some water. Use a subtle hand gesture that reminds you to slow down. In short, do anything that communicates safety. It won't work instantly, but with practice, these tools become like a panic override switch. Beyond self-help, therapy is incredibly effective. CBT helps you slowly face your fears. Doctors can also offer medication like SSRIs or beta blockers. Most importantly, there is hope. Your brain has plasticity. Every time you survive a scary moment, you gather proof that I am okay. If you found this helpful, remember you don't have to stay trapped in fear. We share more tips at Off the Algorithm. Hit subscribe and keep going. You've got this.